Let me, do you want me to do questions as well, Charlotte, at the end?
Great, yes.
No, that's just not letting me at the minute.
Thanks for doing this, girls.
It's all right. We love doing these.
I'm glad you do.
It's not letting me let anybody in. You made me admin.
Oh, yeah, that's probably why. There we go. Perfect. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us on our dedicated Silversea webinar this Wednesday. If you've ever joined us for one of our webinar Wednesdays before, you'll probably know the drill. I've got the lovely Amanda from Silversea who will be joining us and giving us all of that Silversea information. And we've also got the lovely Vicky Edwards who looks after you from an If Only perspective up in the north. So we're going to get started with a very quick If Only update, and then I will be handing over to Amanda. So let's get started. So just wanted to reiterate the team at If Only. So you've got obviously myself, Gemma, who's not with us today. She's actually over in Barbados. Vicky is our newest member, and you've got the lovely Denise in trade support. So you can see there how we're just starting to grow the team and split up the UK reach a little bit more. But these are the most important people. These are our contact centre staff. We have our tailor-made and our beach specialists. And among these, we have some incredible cruise experts. These are the guys that you're going to be calling for any of these Silversea inquiries when you've been inspired by the webinar today. So just a quick overview of introducing our product. Remember, we are 100% trade focused. We're very much that service is second to none. We are a team that will go an extra mile. As I've explained, we've split our team into beach and tailor-made, but when you call through, you'll still have the option to the destination you're looking to travel to. We pay commission on the entire holiday cost and will always look at special requests where possible. We do look at price matches, and we are incredibly competitive with our pricing. We have fantastic, strong relationships with our suppliers, and this is obviously just goes to show when we've got all of these incredible webinars and we're working alongside some great suppliers like Silversea. We've got strong contracts with our scheduled airlines, beautifully presented travel documents, a less than 1% complaint ratio in after sales, and every time you call us for a quote, we do send you dual branded e-quotes. So our product portfolio is growing. We do everything from luxury beach to quirky boutique gems and elegant city hotels. And alongside this, we'll then have our cruise, tailor-made, our self-drive touring, and everything that we have is hand selected to ensure that we have the best quality luxury products. We've actually embarked this year on reducing our partners by 20% just to ensure that we have the right standard of product. We talk about the 5-star luxury, the affordable 5-star, and some very good high-end 4 stars in there as well. When it comes to luxury cruising, we can help you build the most incredible itineraries with fantastic pre and post stays, tours, land elements, including rail over in Alaska. So we really do have it covered when you're looking for that cruise and stay inquiry. If you haven't logged on to the ifonly.net site recently, please do. Our agent website is a tool built for you guys. We've got all of our kind of Google mapping, we've got TripAdvisor, we've got incredible offers that you can share, the most important area, the incentives, and all of the incredible different gifts that we're giving away for every time that you book with us. We're very, very proud to announce we have new brochures coming by the end of this year. We're reducing our brochures from 5 to 2, but you'll be happy to know that they are still the same beautiful quality that we've always had. We're going to have a beach and a journey collection. These will be available to view online and order through Tradegate. And for all of our home workers, we will start a pre-registration where if you're wanting these brochures posted out, there'll be details where you can sign up and we'll get these done for you very, very soon. So introducing what we do when it comes to cruise. So at If Only, we only work with selected cruise partners. We only work with cruise lines that are 5 and 6 star, those that have very rich itineraries and fantastic luxury cruise ships on board. Our Ocean Indulgent brochure is available digitally. This gives you a real nice overview of the incredible itineraries that we can put together. We have over 50 years of combined cruise experience within our team, and our team really know the best pre and post stays to have. We have a cruise concierge and we pay commission on all elements. And alongside our lovely cruise brochure, we have created a mini brochure, Opulence at Sea with Silversea. This brochure is an inspiring piece, not only demonstrating some of their incredible cruise line ships, but also all of the incredible itineraries that we can put together. We've all got our favourites in this brochure. We're going to be sending you the link out after this presentation so you can have a flip through it yourselves. But there's some incredible itineraries. This one's my favourite. Dubai to Seychelles, with a stay in Dubai before and a stay in the Seychelles, but an incredible itinerary on the middle part as well, not only stopping at Abu Dhabi, Doha, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, which I fell in love with in March, Oman, Mumbai, and also another stop in India. So a real nice example of what you can expect from Silversea. There's also a New Zealand and Australia. And all of this then goes for our loyalty as well. So don't forget, every time you book with If Only, you will gain loyalty on your My Loyalty card. But we also have other incentives that we run alongside. So we've got a winner spa day for 2 with Silversea at the moment. So any booking you make between now and the end of December, it's automatic entry. That's the best thing about If Only. These incredible competitions we do, it's all auto entry. We'll let you know when you win. And then just a reminder, if you aren't on our Facebook, please ensure that you're signing up and being part of our If Only Partners Facebook group. Not only do we kind of keep you updated with these incredible webinars we're doing, but we also put fantastic cruise offers that you can copy and paste and add onto your own social media. Remember, we are 100% trade only, so everything on here is for you to share to your audiences and to your customers. And just a reminder of other events that are coming up digitally. So we have our South Africa virtual showcase on the 17th of November, a new destination for us. And you can also win a stay in South Africa if you join that webinar. And then we also have our Kersner on the 7th of December. I can't believe I'm saying it, but we're nearly at the end of the year. So that's everything from me, but if you're inspired today, don't forget that you can call our dedicated contact centre on 0141 955 4000. You can also drop us email inquiries. If it's a cruise inquiry, it's going to tailormade.sales@ifonly.net, and we'll endeavour to get back to you as soon as possible. And if you ever have an outstanding inquiry that you're ready to book, you can email us at book@ifonly.net with the inquiry reference, and we will call you back to get that booking confirmed. So I'm going to hand over to the lovely Amanda. And Amanda, we're ready to hear everything about Silversea.
Yes, well, good morning, everybody. It's lovely to join you on this Wednesday morning. It's very cold up in Scotland today, but thank goodness no rain. My name, as Charlotte said, is Amanda Midler, and I look after the If Only account. So it's really good to be able to come on again and talk to you about Silversea. Now, how is the sound? Because I noticed through Charlotte's presentation, quite a few of you said you couldn't hear. Is it better because you've switched onto my Wi-Fi?
Amanda, you're all good. It's nice and clear.
Oh, okay, that's brilliant. Excellent. So first of all, I like to start with some good news, and I like to incentivize you all. So that is a fabulous introduction that Charlotte has just given us. And she's talked about the spa day incentive. Now, you're all giving up half an hour, 40 minutes of your time today. So for you specially, any If Only booking before the 8th of December that you do, I myself am going to do another £100 voucher of your choice. So if you do a booking with If Only, tell the cruise team and they will email me, and I will hook up with you and send you a voucher for £100, which I know you all need at Christmas time, I'm sure. And, you know, it is also with the launch of this beautiful magazine and brochure that If Only have produced. So make sure you get a copy of that. The itineraries that they've chosen are gorgeous. And where Silversea are very good, because we offer this door-to-door service where you can use the Silversea flights, the Silversea hotels. We are very limited with the hotels that we use. So If Only have the most amazing hotel contracts. And also they use a lot more airlines than Silversea do. So I really think that this could be worth having a chat with with If Only and seeing what they can package together. So when I see you all and I'm out and about, you often say to me, Silversea, I just wish I knew the product more. So I'm going to whistle through again and just show you around the ship and just remind you of everything that is included when you book a Silversea. So, okay, Charlotte, if you want to turn over. So first of all, I don't know how many of you know me today, but I've worked for Silversea 10 years. And 10 years ago, we had 6 ships. We now actually have 13 ships sailing. So it's incredible growth for us. And since COVID, it's gone berserk, to be fair. So we've had Silver Moon and Silver Dawn launched while COVID was about. We also had Silver Origin go out to the Galapagos. We've had Silver Ray, which is up at the top, sorry, Silver Ray, and also Silver Nova. They're both on sale and will be launching next year and the year after. Just to remember, and I'm going to show you our new expedition ship, Silver Endeavour, as well at the end, but we do have 5 expedition ships. So if your clients love the luxury lifestyle, they love the nice food and the butler service, but they want to go to the ends of the earth, they want to see Arctic, Antarctica, maybe the Galapagos, then just remember Silver Wind, Silver Cloud, Silver Explorer, Silver Origin, and now Silver Endeavour. The rest of the ships would do our classic cruises, and we go from anywhere from the Mediterranean, Caribbean, Asia, Australia, New Zealand, Indian Ocean, just everywhere. Okay, Charlotte? I'm not in control of the slides today, so I've got Charlotte doing everything for me. Sorry, I've gone the wrong way, I think, Charlotte. Do you want to go the... Oh, we're just repeating ourselves here. And it's all about the ship size. This is what sets Silversea apart. And you know, the bookings are incredible at the moment because people are coming down from the big ships. They want the smaller ships. So our biggest ship that sails at the moment is around 600 guests on board. So the size really counts. And it's these ports that we can go to, these places that we can visit. So we go to over 900 destinations. Right, just can we see that they can't see the slide, Charlotte? We just have a bit of a technical issue. Is there anyone else apart from Alan? Can't, oh yes,
I can see the slides.
Yeah, they're still there. I've just
Alan, if you try signing off and signing back on again, it might just be that your systems come off the page. So just log off and log back on again, Alan. That should sort it. Okay, perfect. Okay, well, I'll battle on. We are obviously having a few connection issues, but hopefully you can get back on, Alan. So we go to over 900 destinations. So when a client says to you, oh, you know, I've done the Med. Have you done the Med with Silversea? Have you seen these tiny ports that we go into? We nearly have 1-to-1 guest crew ratio, and then the room sizes. Just let me show you some of the suites. Okay, Charlotte. So these are the look and the feel that you would see now with the colour of the suites. And the first one is a veranda suite on the Silver Moon. Now, we lead in on most of the ships with what's called a Vista suite. The newer ships now don't have the Vista anymore. So it's just, they have a picture window and it's called a Vista. But this is a veranda suite. It's the same look, the same feel, exactly for the lead-in suite. But majority of suites that you sell would be Vista. Now you walk in, there's a beautiful walk-in wardrobe, loads of space for the clients to hang the clothes, safes there, fluffy dressing gown, slippers. There's a beautiful bathroom with a full-size bathtub and a separate rainforest shower. You come down into your bedroom and then every suite has a lounge. So we don't have cabins, they're all suites. And then what I wanted to say to you is we go right up to an owner's, a grand, a silver, medallion. So we have all different levels of suites as well. And one of your questions will be connecting. So yeah, we do have a lot of connecting as well. Okay. So this is just some pictures of the suite. So we can go over onto the next slide, please, Charlotte. But you can just see the bathroom at the bottom left there. So beautiful grey marble. And now one of the really nice things is the service that we offer on board. It really is special. And as I said to you, it's 1-to-1 guest to crew ratio. But every suite, no matter what category, has a butler service. And the butler service is incredible. You know, they don't jump out of the wardrobe. They're there, they introduce themselves to your clients. They set the fridge up with what they prefer to drink. They bring the litre bottles. They then have this silver tray and you choose your toiletries. My favourite's the Bulgari, as you all know. Every time I go in the bathroom, the Bulgari's all there. I've got new bottles. It's beautiful. But as well as that, the butler does really nice things. So for instance, thank you, Kelly. She's saying she's been on the Silver Dawn a few weeks ago. But when you when the butler say it's a formal night, the butler will hang out and sort of get ready the husband's dinner suit, cleans the shoes and then wraps them in tissue paper. It's really beautiful the way they do that. And then things like they'll run a bath for you and they put bubbles and 2 glasses of champagne. Or, you know, if you want your breakfast in your suite or in your veranda. And a really nice tip and something I've been doing loads of recently is honeymoons. Imagine it's your honeymoon and you want course by course served on the balcony of your dinner one evening. It really is beautiful. They do it all candlelit and everything. It's gorgeous. So don't let anybody be put off by the butler. By the end of it, they'll be asking to bring the butlers home. Okay. And then I wanted to talk to you about the ways that we can sell Silversea. Okay, Charlotte. So we offer different ways that you can buy Silversea. So first of all, we're promoting and we're talking today about If Only, and they can actually package everything. So they can pull it down to just like a cruise only, and you can choose your hotels, the length of stay you want, the flights they want, your regional airports and everything. But if you are booking with Silversea, we also can do something where you get a private transfer, you get your flights, you can actually get a business class upgrade if you wanted to as well. Pre and post cruise hotel, you can get that. And then once you get on board, everything is included. So whether you do the Silversea package or the If Only package, once you get onto the ship, everything is included. So you've got multiple open seated dining, 24-hour room service, even the champagne and caviar is all there whenever you want. Beverages throughout the ship, in your suite, all around the restaurants and the bars. I told you about the butler service. Onboard gratuities, that's a big one, you know, because sometimes when you start ordering things and, you know, the tips keep going on and on. Well, with us, there's no chip to pay, there's no armbands to wear, it's just all included. You look at your glass and it's full. They really know what you like and they really look after you. Another nice one is your Wi-Fi. So your Wi-Fi is all included all around the ship. You get to log in and there's no problem with your Wi-Fi. And then a great one now is your shore excursions. So once you've booked a Silversea, sort of the next day or a couple of days after you've booked, your clients can go on board, on to My Silversea, and they can book all their excursions. And there's a great choice. So in port, there's each day, there can be anything from 6 to 8 different excursions and all different activity levels. So say, for instance, in the Caribbean, you can go up to some of the spice farms, or you could go on a beach trip, or you could go an island tour, or you could go up to one of the big chateaus and have something to eat. You can go to some of the wine tasting. So there's all different depending on what you want to do. You can go snorkeling, kayaking. Everything's different depending on what you want. So you just choose and you can tick that from just about when you've booked. Okay. And then it's all about dining, isn't it? When your clients go, they always look forward to the dining options. So on the bigger ships that we have, which are 596 guests, there's 4 of them: Silver Spirit, Silver Muse, Silver Moon and Silver Dawn. We have up to 10 different dining options, and Silver Ray and Silver Nova will be the same. And then on the 2 smaller ships, Silver Whisper and Silver Shadow, we have 4. So the grill is my favourite. It's outside dining, it's under the stars, you get this hot rock and then you choose your cut of meat or fish. Sometimes there's a singer up there, sometimes they have a chocolate party up there, but it's great. It's really casual dining, because that's one of the questions again your customers will ask. Is it very formal? Is it very stuffy? It isn't at all. It's just a lot of people misconception that it is. But for instance, if there was a formal night and you didn't want to go formal, then you could go up to the grill, because it's very dining al fresco, very casual, and it's beautiful. It's the steaks are just incredible. Silver Note, one of my favorite as well. Now this is a jazz bar, so you go in, listen to the music, and it's like I don't know how to describe it really. It's almost a bit like tapas, so you can choose as many as you want, and they have all these different selections. Beautiful, but it's the jazz you listen to. Now I often go for dinner and then go up to Silver Note after and listen to the jazz. You can stay in there till quite late at night. And then at Landtide, that's our nearest thing to a main restaurant on the bigger ships. Big plush velvet chairs. The menus are beautiful in there. There's a nice bar, so you can go and sit and have a drink before you go in as well. Okay, Charlotte? So lots of different choices of dining. And then I am saying to you we're small ships, but we do have all the big ship activities. So in the Panorama Lounge, there is activities going on all day. There could be things happening in the theatre, but we don't announce it. What we do is we put it in the newsletter so that you know that at 2 o'clock there could be bingo in the Panorama Lounge, or team trivia at 5 o'clock. That's very competitive. Everybody loves that. But then in the evening in the Panorama Lounge, there's a quartet, people dance, and then much later on it turns into a nightclub. My favourite is to go through those glass doors at the back, and there's beautiful couches. It's right there outside, and you can see the waves. What's lovely is you've got a late sail away from port, which Silversea are famous for. So you can go and sit out there with your drink or your nightcap, listen to the DJ, but watch the waves and the stars. Gorgeous. And then next to there is La Opera. That's our show lounge. So there's a show on each evening. What I would say, it's not a big production show. There could be 6 or 7 people in the show. And one night it could be a proper show. The next night it could be an evening with James Bond, and they do all the James Bond themes. There's an opera show, which is fantastic. There's all different types of shows. And then what we are really good at as well is we bring guests from the local port that we're in as well. So when I was in Dublin, I know I keep telling you all this because I was blown away, but we brought some of the cast from Riverdance on, and they came and did a show before their show in the evening one day. So that was really lovely as well. Dolce Vita is the main bar, open until the last person's gone to bed. Observation Lounge, great place to go and sit if we're in port and watch the world go by. I was lucky enough in September to sail from New York to Quebec, and sailing past the Statue of Liberty in the Observation Lounge, the views were incredible of Manhattan, and just the skyline was incredible, but of course the Statue of Liberty. Fitness center, we do lots of well-being classes. You go and do yoga, you can go and do Pilates, stretch, that's all included. But if you wanted to have a spa treatment, so just say you're going for a massage or something, then you would pay for that. There is boutiques as well on board, and we do have a connoisseur corner if somebody wants to smoke a cigar and have a brandy. Okay, so lots of different options there that you can do. And I've really covered this already, so we can go on to the next slide. Thank you. And this is just saying that all the way from the minute you open your front door to the minute you close, that everything is included. And then this is just highlighting all the areas. We do cover the 7 continents. There is something there for every client. Okay. And the expedition, some of these remote places, the South Pacific Islands, the Kimberleys that we go to. So then these are 4 of our new ships that 3 of them are now sailing. Silver Moon was the first to launch just as COVID was finishing, and her sister ship Silver Dawn. We've got the Silver Origin that's gone out to the Galapagos, 100 people on board. And what sets our expedition voyages apart is this expedition team. We have 1 to 10 guest expedition leader, and they're absolutely know the stuff. They are real. It's really inspiring to go and listen to them. They teach you how to take photographs. They'll tell you all about the birds. They know all about the marine life. And it's just incredible what you learn. So Silver Origin's out in the Galapagos, and then our next new ship to launch is Silver Nova, and that's in July 2023. Okay. And then on Silver Moon and Silver Dawn, I showed you some of the restaurants before, but this is Salt. So I'm telling you, we go to all these fabulous destinations, but now we also let you taste the destinations. So Salt is sea and land taste. So you get to go to the Salt restaurant, the Salt bar. You can go and learn if you want to cook one of the recipes, and then you can go ashore to some of the places, like you can go to the see them make the cheese, see them make the wine. You can go to the vineyards, you can go to some of the local restaurants. So that's all included, but it just takes Silversea to that very next level. Okay, we're just going to whiz through some of these now. This is the Salt Lab, where you can learn to cook with the chef. You put your name down in reception, and your client can, maybe, like if they're in moussaka, you can cook and learn how to do a moussaka. And Carry Salt is sea and land taste. So you're talking about the taste for the destination where you are. Okay, next slide. And then this is my favorite, and it's really funny. I see all the Scottish in here. Whenever I go, this is the Salt Bar, isn't it beautiful? You know, and it's all about the taste for the area that you're in. So this is down on deck 4 next to the Salt restaurant. Okay. And then we're going to walk around the ship, so you can move these on quite quickly, Charlotte. This is the Arts Cafe. So if you want to start changing, go here for morning coffee. You can go and have a light breakfast, lunch. And that's open till late at night. A beautiful terrace outside, the pool area. And then this is Silver Dawn. So this is our new ship that launched in April. And the only difference between Silver Moon and Silver Dawn is this fabulous spa. So it's a lovely area to relax, and it's called Otium. So it's a brand new spa concept that we've got. Okay. And what we do is, as well, we take the Otium into your suite as well, so you can have an Otium bath. It's all complimentary. The butler will ask you, and they bring the salts. If you wanted a hot toddy and you're in Alaska, you ordered a hot chocolate with a hot toddy, and they wrap you in a cashmere blanket. Or if maybe you're in the warm, you could have champagne and caviar. And then the sleeping experiences, they've got loads of scents and smells. And this is the getting ready with your bath. They bring champagne, melted marshmallows. The smell down the corridor when you have the bath is just out of this world. So they take the whole Otium experience into your suite. Okay. And then this is our new ship, Silver Nova. If you want to change onto the next slide, Charlotte. And this is all about the environment, and she will launch in July 23. The program is already on sale. She starts with some Mediterranean. She's going to South America, some Caribbean, some beautiful itineraries. No Vista suites. This will be the lead-in suite. And, you know, just remember this when you're quoting. When you look at, again, some of the brands, Silversea suites start about 6 levels up from some of our competitors, and especially the mainstream luxury 5-star brands. So when you see the size of the suites, and the verandas are done in lots of different the different names, so classic, deluxe, superior, but remember, they're all the same. It's just the position on the ship. Okay. And then just whizzing around, this is, again, this is all how Silver Nova is going to be looking. It's all about the glass. You've got 370-degree views. Okay. This is La Dame. So this is one of the restaurants there. And then moving on, this is the pool deck. And it looks almost like it's got an infinity pool when you see it. And the spa, the hot tub, is over the edge of the side of the ship. Lots of space to relax. And the way we do it is you have a sun lounger, a table, a sun lounger, full waiter service, full bar service at the pool. The waiters come around, and there's also a grill there where you can get something to eat. Okay. And then this next slide is a new concept. So this is outdoor dining for us up on deck 10. And this is called the Marquee. So this is something we've not got on any other ship except Silver Ray and Silver Nova. So it's very new for us, but looks beautiful to sit up there and be outside and enjoy outside dining. Okay. And then this is our sundowners area. This is also at the back of deck 10. So you can go up there and have morning coffee, or how about watching the sunset here? Absolutely beautiful. And again, you've got 370-degree views all around you. And this is what Silver Nova is going to be all about. The fact it's going to be all glass, the views that you're going to have, and the fact the sustainability as well. Okay. And yeah, this is just what I'm talking to you about, the emissions, the fact that we're not going to plug in anymore when you come into port. It'll all be battery operated and lots more energy efficient. Okay. And then I'm just going to flick through these slides as well. This is our brand new expedition ship. This is Silver Endeavour, and she will launch in November. Guest capacity is only 200. Unfortunately, Silver Endeavour's come over from Crystal. I say unfortunately because they're not with us. The ship was only in operation a few weeks, and we've bought Silver Endeavour. She's been into the shipyard and she's been Silversea'd. So when she comes out in November, she will have the colours and the look of Silversea Expedition. Okay, and I've just put you some slides that we're going to quickly whiz through. So just some of the lounge area and the bar area. Okay. But if you can imagine your clients in the remote Antarctica and look at these views and restaurants. So there's 4 dining options on Silver Endeavour. So beautiful. Okay, carry on. And then a beautiful pool area, hot tub area, and we've got the grill out there as well. Okay. So a really nice way, you know, to go to these far-flung places, but to wake up every day in absolutely beautiful luxury. Again, there's no inside suites. We don't have those on Silversea, but there's no vista. It's all veranda suites. And this is the look and feel that you will see on board. Okay. And then she's starting her inaugural season in Antarctica. We've got some beautiful voyages. Now, I just wanted to point out Antarctica Bridge. You know, if you've got somebody who wants to go down to Antarctica, again, speak to Ifona, because there's other places that we could also package with that. But if you wanted to miss what's called the Drake's Passage, which is sometimes known to be rough, but then sometimes it can be like a lake as well, you can do the 6-night where you literally fly right into the Antarctica peninsula, and then you get 6 nights on the peninsula. It's a really good way, especially if somebody wants to go there and is nervous, or the other thing is if they're short of time as well. Okay. So, you know, a quick opportunity for you. You know, if only I've got some lovely options that they've packaged together that you can easily put on your Facebook. Please put those out, because it does tempt people. And, you know, Facebook does work for Silversea clients. We used to think it didn't, but now our age group has come down so much and we're looking at the baby boomers. So please advertise on Facebook. We also have something called My Silversea. If you log on to My Silversea, we have an area called Marketing Central. And Marketing Central, you can do your own bespoke flyers as well. So email your customers, your top customers, with some of the offers that we are showing you. Okay. And I just mentioned to you the type of client that we're getting. We talk about baby boomers. So we're looking for clients around 45 plus that come on board. Maybe they've been on river cruises, and maybe the cruise lovers, and they've always inspired to go on Silversea. And a lot of clients say to me, oh, you know, I could never afford Silversea. You know, when you look at what's included and the fact that you get off the ship with no bill to pay, You know, it makes it quite affordable. First time cruisers, if I ever get a first time cruiser and they're a bit worried and they think, oh, you know, will I ever like cruising? I always send them in May on the Grand Prix voyage. I always think that's a fabulous one, because for people watching for the ladies, speed and thrill with the Grand Prix for gentlemen. So always a tip for you if you're trying to get somebody on the ship. And then, of course, the Caribbean is always beautiful. We do a lot for solo travelers as well. And, you know, if somebody comes to you and says, you know, I'm celebrating, it's my 50th birthday, I want a nice cruise, it's 60th, it's a wedding anniversary, alarms should ring and you should think Silversea, Silversea. So just, you know, please think about us, because we need to get these bells ringing for you to give Silversea quotes as well. Okay. As I've just said to you about the baby boomers, and yes, okay, carry on, next slide. But yeah, this is really important. This is the market that we are aiming for, and this is the My Silversea, the Marketing Central. You can download brochures, flyers, you can build your own flyer, and once you're logged on and set up, it takes 2 or 3 minutes to do that as well. Okay. And then we've got loads of different offers on at the moment. So we've reduced our deposit. So we've got a 15% reduced deposit, and that'll be through till March 23. It's door to door, so that's on the door to door. Now remember, on the port to port, if that's the cruise only, if you book a cruise only, not with this, I'm not talking about with if only the package, I'm talking if you don't take our flights and hotels and just do what's called a port to port, you can save up to 35%. So your client would do their own air, the deposit is non-refundable. The other thing is, if you do have VS guests at the moment that travel with us, remember the refer a friend that we do. So we give actually £350, one to the VS guest and one £350 to the new client if they're referred. Some of the VS sailings get an additional 5%. And then the offer at the moment that you can do as well with If Only is we've got the 2-suite upgrade. And always we have lots of single supplements. We have a great solo club. We have lots of solos on board as well. Okay. So there really has never been a better time with all those offers to sell Silversea. So that's the end of my presentation. Now I know I whistled through that because I was conscious of time, but if we want to go back to the main page, and Charlotte and Vicky will join me.
Hi.
Only. Have we any questions?
Let's have a look. Have we got any questions in there, Vicky? Thank you so much, Amanda. That was incredible. I learned more than I remember from the last one we did, and exciting to hopefully see lots of you contacting us with your Silversea inquiries. Vicky, did we have any questions?
We had a couple. So Jane Evans was just asking about bed configuration. Is there option to have twin beds in the rooms?
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. So when you go onto My Silversea and you put your passport information and your next of kin, one of the pages, it will ask you if you've any special requests. You know, you might want a special type of pillow, and then you say you want twin beds or the big king bed.
Perfect. Kelly Taylor was just saying about her experience on the fam trip, and she really recommended the spa suite experience. She loved it.
Yeah, lovely.
Perfect. And then the only other queries, I think you answered the sand and land taste. So that
okay.
was the abbreviation for SALT. And there's a lot of questions about offers. So me and Charlotte will speak to our marketing team and get some offers out to you all, and see if we can get some sent over for you to share on your socials. And Kerry's just come through asking if all the suites have verandas.
So no, so it depends which ship you're on. So everything that's sailing at the moment leads in with what's called a vista. So that's a picture window. It looks exactly like the veranda, but there's no veranda. So that's a vista. And then we go to verandas. Now on Silver Moon and Silver Dawn, there is not many vistas. We probably lead in with about 4 or 6 vistas. And then everything else is veranda. On the new ships, Silver Nova and Silver Ray, and also Silver Endeavour, there are no vista suites. So it's all veranda.
Perfect, thank you. And Alan's just asked if there's any particular itineraries that are really popular with the UK guests.
I mean, yes, Mediterranean by far sells. It's our biggest seller. People love the Mediterranean. It's easy to get to. What we found is people are like doing the Mediterranean and then doing a stay as well. But then the second would be the Caribbean. So people love the Caribbean. Our program for the Caribbean this year is nearly sold out. And then, you know, Australia, New Zealand, when you look at some of these lovely packages you can do, you can go and do a nice land tour, which you guys are really good at, and then get on a ship and have a total chill out relaxation. And then that Dubai to Seychelles one that you've got in the brochure, I've done it twice. It's absolutely, I was saying to the girls before you all joined, I did the Dubai to Seychelles and I've got 17 pashminas now, got every colour. I loved it because, and every place, every stop, they seem to get better. But I loved all the coaching. We had a river boat cruise for the day, a houseboat. And then in Mumbai, I absolutely loved it. I mean, it was fantastic. We were very careful what we did, but we did the tour for the day. Fascinating. And you know, it's warm water, it's hot, and every day it gets better, that itinerary. So lots of places really, you know, it depends how adventurous your clients want to be.
Perfect, thank you. Does sound absolutely incredible. And then Andy's just asked, when does the Ray launch?
The Ray is 2024, so that's the sister ship for Silver Nova. So we'll see Nova first in July 23, and then Silver Nova is 2024. Andy's thinking when he's getting a fam trip, I know what he's going to say. He's already been by here once or twice. It's coming, it's coming.
And then Bal's just popped a question in now saying, what is the suitable age range for children on Silverseas?
So you know, we get all sorts of ages, but what we don't get is many children. So we do have children on board, young infants. We have all the way up. I take my boys who are 23 and 27. They've been going now for 10 years, but you don't find many children. And that, you know, that is one of the things. If you find 5 children on board, that's it. Because there aren't the children's facilities. So you're not going to find, while you sat on your sun lounger, they're playing Red Indians around the pool deck or anything like that. But we do accept, and the crew love children when they get on board, but they are very few and far between. But we do connecting doors, so if you want to take your family. And some of the itineraries, of course, really lend to children. For instance, Alaska is a good one. You know, they love all the wildlife and the bears and, you know, the whales on the other side of the ship while the bears are there. So, you know, so some of them are really good for children as well, but never many.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, Andy's come back and said you read his mind. But that's all the questions for now. So thank you so much for answering them. That's been really, really handy.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And just you all remember that extra incentive. I've given you £100 for any booking between now and the 8th of December with If Only.
We won't forget, we promise.
Yes, no. Okay, everyone. Well, thanks so much for your time today. And you know what, we've got a great team. We can help you. The cruise knowledge in the If Only team is fantastic. So they can help you. They can package anything up for you. So please do use them. Thank you very much.
No, thank you, Amanda. Thank you for your time. And thank you to everybody who's joined us this morning. We'll be sending out a recording for anyone who wants to share it with any of their peers. And like I say, we'll be sending out the brochure link as well. And we'll see you all shortly. So thank you. Thank you ever so much.
Thank you. See you
Bye,
all.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.